Hey guys, it's me, ZOMG Ruler. It's been a while since I did this. Got my Justice League shirt on. It's been a while since I've done like a review in the car before. This was the car I did a review with in the Suicide Squad premiere back in 2016 with a couple friends. That I got a Wednesday midnight showing, which was nice. So technically it was the day before the previews. So yeah, I just saw Zack Snyder's Justice League with my buddy Omid, who I went to go see BVS with back in 2016, and yeah, a lot of callbacks here because I wanted to, because it kind of feels like a callback to in a lot of ways. Because I'll hear my thoughts. It's a great film. I personally think it was great. When I saw the new material, I was blown away. When I saw the old material that was in the Justice League cut, it was it was frustrating because okay, this is better, and I wish this is how it was done. And there was a couple F-bombs. I understand this is like a rated R movie and they can't do it this way. I get it, but yeah, it was like, man. There's really no point in talking about the synopsis because if you see, it's pretty much the same storyboards, sort of, that we saw in the 2017 film, but there's just more added and there's more layers to it too. Like, I really think, Cyborg, had the best, transition from Justice League to Zack Snyder's Justice League, because in that film he was kind of on the back burner. He was kind of underutilized for the most part. In that version here, he's the key, to paraphrase Flash with Lois, which is also referenced in this movie too. I don't want to say anything, but yeah, no, look, whatever's going on with whatever happened with Ray Fisher and WB and Joss Whedon and Jeff Johns and Walter Mott, all those guys, I'm glad HBO Max allowed, because I saw a video of Ray crying after seeing it and just overwhelmed. He did this beautiful tweet, and I'm glad. It's well deserved. He and the people of color that were cut from Justice League, I'm glad they have an opportunity now to be in the film that should have been. And yeah, so yeah, I think now in terms of where I rank this movie, in terms of the DCEU, I would say honestly, this is the best DCU film. Yep, it's better than Wonder Woman, it's better than Aquaman, better than Man of Steel, even better than Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition. But yeah, both versions. It's the best one. It's one of the best comic movies. I think this movie could age better because I think Snyder's comic book movies get better with age. Avengers, in all the Avengers films, especially Age of Ultron, just do not age as well. Because I tried rewatching them. They're fun popcorn flicks, and they were great for at the time, but they just don't hold the same value to me. Anyway, Infinity War was good, but just a bit of a disappointment. Endgame I thought was great. It could have been a great finale for the MCU, but they decided to continue, and it didn't that would have been the best comic movie ever made if they'd done that, go out with a bang like that, kind of like how Logan did it. And so yeah, it's up there with the Dark Knight and the Avengers and Logan and Winter Soldier. It's up there. I think because a lot of the performances that make this film different from the 2017 film, there's more nuance and there's more character development, and I really like even though the Flash can kind of be a bit more goofy than, and he's kind of like the comic relief, kind of like the Michelangelo of the Ninja Turtles. He is very much like that in this movie as he was in the Justice League, just not as much. He's still funny, but he's not as cringeworthy. I push people away. I don't save people. I just kind of push people. There's none of that. It's more subtle, or it's when they do it, it's done in an appropriate moment. And yeah, so I really enjoyed the Flash in this. Can't wait to see how they handle it in 20. With Kiersey Clemens back. I don't know if Andy Muschietti wants to make have the Snyder cut canon in his head or not, because it seems like most directors, especially with this whole Joss Whedon controversy, he's kind of being, he's kind of being canceled to a degree. He's kind of been canceled, especially with Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Charmed cast coming out, backing Ray statements because they went through a similar thing. So yeah, so I would imagine going forward, like, they might consider making this Snyder cut canon, and we might get seeing the ending of this movie. Like, you have to consider, there has to be a sequel to this. Darkseid. Anytime Darkseid was on screen, I was just blown away. Like, I wanted Darkseid to show up in the 2017 film so badly, and it just makes it even better when I do see him in this. And Steppenwolf, oh my God, they made Steppenwolf like you can't, like, it's like I told this to a friend. The Steppenwolf we got in the 2017 film was like the PS2 graphics. This is like the upgraded PS5 graphics. This is the upgraded skin for the PS5 that should have been on the PS2 but wasn't. If that makes sense. Yeah, Wonder Woman, like, it's kind of weird going from Wonder Woman 84 to this, because I felt like this Wonder Woman had, there's more time spent. I mean, it's a 4-hour film, so obviously there's more time spent on talking to her. Like, there's just a quick conversation of her and Aquaman, just like having a conversation about, and it was actually like, somebody was disappointed that there's one scene. I'll give one spoiler. They don't do the Aquaman sitting on the lasso telling the truth about thing, but there was still a conversation about the relationship between Amazons and Atlanteans, and the way they talk to each other. It felt natural. It felt like, yeah, this is kind of weird. We're working together. It's been like hundreds and if not thousands of years since our people. And then and it's kind of interesting. When Aquaman says I'm half-breed, technically Wonder Woman's half-breed too. Like, she's half god, half an Amazonian. Aquaman's half human, half Atlantean. I guess surfacer Atlantean. So yeah, there's this interesting dichotomy of, like, relatability with each other, finding things in common, and I think there was, and also, I'll say this much, while I think Ben Affleck as Batman was better in BVS Ultimate Edition, personally, I mean, this is still like Batman. This is Ben Affleck knows what he's doing when he's playing Batman. He's not saying these corny Joe. I don't not, or yep, that's definitely he doesn't. No. Joss did not know how to do Batman. I mean, I guess the closest he got was that shot, which is not in this movie, of him on the rooftop with that mugger. But yeah, no, Batman's better in this. It's not like I think with the nightmare stuff, though. Oh my God, like, that was the highlight. I mean, thankfully, like, the best Batman stuff in it was the nightmare stuff, which wasn't even in the original film. So yeah, overall, I'll give this a 9 out of 10. It's great to finally see Zack get positive. I think the last like the highest last well-received movie he got with critics was with Watchmen. I mean, critics are hit and miss with me, but it's nice. It's nice to see the recognition. He also got a critic award recently, so it's nice to see that Zack is getting recognition after kind of being one of the bad reputation directors, like M. Night, who's had his on and off stuff, Michael Bay, he's getting more love from other creators, other directors, and that's all that matters. Like, the people that love him, like, I respect those people. People that shit on him, I don't respect. Like, you don't have to like his movies, but there's a lot of, like, really snarky, condescending attitudes towards him, which I do not, which I don't condone. So, yeah. So, I'll probably do a follow-up video. Maybe I'll talk spoilers in another video. But yeah, go see it. go see it. It's if you have HBO Max, go see it. If you there's another way you can watch it, go see it. Yeah, so that's my review.